Hello Capricorn, welcome my little devils to your reading, your weekly reading. Let's get into it. I always love your energy. Maybe, I was thinking, like, I want to say, that's a lot of cards. It's not what I want to say, but I think maybe because you guys are cardinal signs too. I relate to other cardinal signs because I'm an Aries, so I'm a cardinal. And I know typically like Aries and Capricorn aren't, I guess, considered an ideal match, but I enjoy your energy. But my grandfather was a Capricorn, so maybe that's where that comes from. I see a lot of strength in Capricorn, a lot of stability, a lot of stubbornness, which is very similar to Aries, no? It's very similar. So Cappy, my Cappy friends. Let's see, where are you at and where are you going, okay? Where are you at, where are you going? Where your energy is at right now? And where's going? Where's going, my friends? Where's going? I know where it's going. It ain't going too far. I can tell you, when I tried to go shopping, I was shocked. I don't know what planet I'm on. Well, I'm on just looking out my window planet. Not realizing you can't go to the hardware store, Cindy. You can't do that right now. Well, you can, but you have to order it all online. Wow, you got completely different cards. I'm so happy. I'm kidding. I swear, the same cards. Interesting. Oh, I think someone did get that one, but it's a long time ago. Oh. So, your underline is look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. There's more to be seen here, Capricorn. There's definitely more to be seen here for you. So where you are right now, be bold and make the first move, Mr. Cardinal Sign, Mrs. Cardinal Sign. Be bold and make the first move. So colorful. It's a beautiful sky, actually. It's different than the other cards. I think that's what really struck me, is this pinky coloration on here. And then of course here, look at the bigger picture. They're both I really like the warmth in these colors, because most of the cards in this deck are like this, like, you know, all these blues, but there's something. Be bold and make the first move. And that's what this sky is. It's very bold, it's very pinky and warm and colorful. It's an initiator energy, being cardinal. It's initiating. It's bringing in something new. Be bold. It's time to bring in something new. And then where you're going. Now this is this doesn't even have any of the zodiac in it. I thought there was only one card like that in this deck, which is just the full-on full moon, which is a newbie. Is that surrendering to the divine? This one is adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. There's no influencing energy around this except what you need to adjust. Really in your the ball is in your court, I feel like. The ball is in your court here somehow. Let's see what the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck has to say about these. Interesting. The energy is very warm. It's very warm. It's almost cozy is the best way to describe it. Be bold to make the first move. Maybe you need to come out of your comfort zone a little bit on something. Look at the bigger picture. Maybe you're just feeling very, very comfortable. Sorry, I have to keep looking at the door. It's so windy here today that the whole house is rattling. It's just a rattling. And my son has peeked in a couple of times already on me. He's doing his schoolwork. He's, Mom, you need to come and read this. I'm like, it doesn't have to be handed in like right now. I will look at it when I'm done. So he keeps coming in and the wind is, because it's rattling the house, it's moving the door a little bit. It keeps sounding like someone's coming into the room. So it's got me on edge. Not really on edge. Just alert. 2 10-year-old interruptions. Oh, look at you. Oh, Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. The cheetah is at the bottom. This is fast, fiery energy, baby. Fast, fiery energy. There's actually no earth energy here yet. Yeah, you guys are being very cardinal. Go for it. Be something different. Do it. That cheetah is so fast, it's like a whirlwind almost. Almost like trying to catch up to something. Trying to catch up to something. Just have to move so fast, gotta catch up to this. There's a lot of desire behind this cheetah. Very fast. Catapulting. Almost dizzying energy is the underlying. Maybe trying to control that a bit. However, be bold to make the first move. The cardinal moon here. That's what the cardinal energy is all about. The fire ant card came out and there's more fire here. There's a lot of passion. I feel like with this fire ant card, how it's coming through right now is competition, or the sense of competition. But be bold to make the first move. It doesn't feel like anybody's made the first move on what this is that you want. Someone needs to do it. Who's it going to be? You're being asked to do it. Be bold and make the first move. Right? And that's also what the cheetah does. Because the cheetah typically hunts alone. I only saw one program where there was, I think it was 3 brothers, cheetahs, and they did hunt together. And that was unusual. I don't remember why that happened, but typically this cheetah hunts alone because he's being bold. He's making the first move. It's solitary. I'm going in. I'm going to be the one to do it. Something here. That's the now. This be bold and make the first move. So I think this will be interesting to clarify where you're going with this. Because then we have the nightingale with the adjustments are required. The nightingale is like that light just before, the light that finally comes through when you've been in the darkest period. It's time to adjust. Adjustments are required. Let's see what those adjustments are going to be. You need to look at the bigger picture. But, you know, this full moon in Sagittarius feels an awful lot like your aim is true here. You've got this. Bullseye. But you need to go. You need to shoot. You need to be the first one to shoot. Almost like the way is clear for you right now. The way is clear for you right now. But I don't know. With the fire ant, maybe there's the potential for other energies to come in and affect or influence how this plays out for you if you're not bold and make the first move. Or it didn't shuffle at all. So let's get some tarot cards to expand on this story of your present. Be bold and make the first move with the fire ant, and adjustments are required. The nightingale. You know, the nightingale is the one energy here that is soft and blue and cool. The fire ant has got all the red and orange and yellow. The cheetah's full of red, orange, and yellow. Your be bold to make the first move, and your look at the bigger picture card are all like pinks and reds. And the nightingale is very calming. It's cool. It cools. It cools the fire. It cools the fire within. Wow. 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 What a way to end the week. Interesting. Oh. The Judgment card. There is a rebirth here. Coming out of the fire. Look at that too. All that fire, that heat that I was just talking about. All that fire, that heat. Interesting card. So be bold and make the first move. The fire ant. The Magician. The Four of Cups and the Empress. Oh, this is something you manifested, Capricorn. You've manifested this. You brought this in like a wizard, I want to say. It feels like a wizard. You brought this in like a wizard, maybe not even knowing your ability and your potential. I know. Oh yeah, the comments are turned off, but there's a section in the, I might open them next week, see how people are doing with that. But there is a spot in the community section of my channel where there will be, where you can comment for this video. And I know Capricorn, I always get the odd one. There's not too many of you, but there's Capricorn that is just like, they see themselves as the be-all and end-all of existence. So I know what I'm going to say, like, you're a wizard here. I know I'm going to get comments like, yeah, I know it. I know it's indeed thing. But it's good to be confident. It's good to be confident. It's good to be humble too. You've manifested something here, but you're sitting on it, which is funny with this Four of Cups. Why you're sitting on it, I want to find out, because the Empress card to me tells me this is something that you've always wanted. It's everything that you've always wanted. You manifested this. It's everything you've always wanted, but you're sitting on it. Why? Maybe you scared yourself, like, holy shit, how did I do that? That's interesting. I'm really looking forward to clarifying that little story. So then we go, you know, with adjustments are required, and the Nightingale. You get the Two of Cups, the Strength card, and the Hermit. The Hermit is the one that baffles me here. That, I think probably that's the adjustment that's required here. You know, this Two of Cups with the Nightingale feels like that this is your light. This is a shining light for you. This is for you. You manifested it. The universe brought it to you. So, you know, you can describe things and say, well, okay, what if it's a job? Let's put that in because it's Capricorn. If it's a job or if it's a relationship. So you somehow fantasized, imagined, daydreamed, however long ago you were doing this, about what that perfect thing would be for you. You put it out into the universe. And maybe you didn't put it like, I want this now, I really want this, I want this. You were just daydreaming it. And that is very powerful manifestation because there's no expectation. You just put it out there. This is my wish. And then went on with your day. Like that's what the magician does. I'm bringing it from above and it'll come down to below. You know, it kind of came down to below through your mind. So you manifested this. And it may even have seemed too good to be true. This opportunity, whether it's a person or a work, a job. And it's for you. So the universe, bringing it back to where I'm going with the Nightingale, how the Nightingale and the Two of Cups play out in this. Anything that we really want in this life exists here on Earth. It does. Getting to it, you know, so that things play out in a certain way that you actually come into alignment with that. That's the trick. So you came into alignment with it. This is for you. This was made for you. Were you going to find it in this lifetime? Probably. But there was the potential to not. If, you know, you didn't manifest it. And you did. You manifested this. You created it. You aligned your energy with this that you wanted. So your timeline's met. Whether that's a job, a career, or a person, your timeline's met. And you're sitting on it with the Four of Cups because you're, and maybe it's overwhelming because it's too good to be true. It seems like it's too good to be true. But here it's coming up as the Two of Cups. And like where you're going, which is equal. This is equal with the Nightingale. The Nightingale is a very beautiful energy. The Strength card, there's been a journey to get to this little golden egg for sure. And it's just for you. Ah, now I see it. Oh, Cindy is so silly. So obvious now. Thinking, what is this adjustments required and why is the Hermit here? So probably because you're Four of Cups in the present, right? You're Four of Cups in the present. You're not You're not making a move. It's almost meditative, contemplative energy, and not claiming what you manifested, what it is you wanted. That's now. But in the future, your future energy here, the Hermit can be like that Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, but it is more of a deeper introspective, like really looking within, looking for your own guidance within, getting to know you again. But see, this is what I see here, the adjustments that's required is the Hermit comes, look at this Hermit's energy is going towards all of this. That's why. That's the adjustment. So expect yourself to come out of Hermit mode. That's what I want to say. Expect yourself to come out of Hermit mode. Oh! You can kind of say we're all in Hermit mode right now too, with what's going on around the world with the pandemic. So perhaps when things change and you can come out of Hermit mode, you go towards your manifestation. Because it's been a strength building journey to get to it. It's Two of Cups. Adjustments will be required. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. I feel like I just explained it all. What do I need to clarify? Let's clarify the fire ants. Because it does feel like, you know, if you sit on it too long, eventually there's going to be others coming in to get this. But this is for you. I don't see how something can be taken from you when it's yours. Maybe you wish to be the fire ant, because the Eight of Wands is what's come out here. You really wish to go towards this. Something that's perhaps maybe the center of attention. Perhaps there's something that you want that is the center of attention by others. Others are observing it, watching it. There's a lot of attention on maybe this job opportunity or this person. I always have to put that there for Capricorn. Job opportunity or person. Both are important though. Both are absolutely important. The Eight of Wands. Wanting to move towards it. Be bold and make the first move. Maybe that's what you're sitting on. You're trying to figure out how to do that. Because you're sitting with the Four of Cups. Now, okay, so how do they suggest? Because it looks like to me, this Magician, Four of Cups, and Empress is telling us what it is that you want to be bold and make the first move towards. So, how do you do that? Wow, that's interesting. The King of Swords and the Devil. Ooh, but you Capricorn are. Ooh. You need to be truthful and show exactly who you are. That makes so much sense. Okay, that makes sense. Because this is for you, right? What did I just say earlier? That you manifested this. Things that we manifest that are truly, well, okay, things that are truly meant for us in so many different aspects in life, whether it's careers, whether it's bosom buddy friends, whether it's spouses, partners, whatever it is, they exist here. But it's the manifestation is aligning yourself on the timeline to come together with those manifestations. You're trying to figure out how to be bold and make the first move towards what this is that you manifested and you want it and you feel like it's for you. Well, the best way to do it is to be you, because it's for you. I don't know, that's so obvious, because the King of Swords is all about truth and clarity and let's just cut through the chase and this is how it is. And Capricorn, this is your card. At first I looked at it, I'm going, I don't understand. It's almost like, no, this is not some sort of, there might be a lot of desire here. There might be an awful lot of desire that you're maybe feeling trapped in, like all this desire. You just need to be you. Because if this is for you, then it accepts you. Oh my gosh, that's so obvious. Look at that. Yeah, because it's something you manifested that is just for you. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. The Hermit. The Hermit came out. What did I say? What's the adjustment here? Right? What did I say? The Hermit goes towards Strength card in the Two of Cups. Because you're in that mode. You're not moving. Well, nobody can move. That's so far. I don't need to clarify. That's it. That's the end of the reading. Like, it's just, what I'm saying is just coming out in truth in the cards. Maybe I don't need cards anymore. I always wondered if my intuition get that good. My mouth could keep up with my brain. Okay, the Empress. Let's just for the fun of it. The Empress. I can't even anymore. Yeah, of course. The King of Cups. Why not? If it's something you manifest, it's everything you've ever wanted. Of course you have deep, deep emotions and feelings here. Very deep emotions and feelings. Very stable emotions and feelings around this prize. The Magician. You manifested this. You did it. It's your fault. You did it. It's your fault. You manifested this. And likely this, whatever this was, well, if it's a job, I'm not really sure. I haven't figured that out, how a job manifests you. The person did too. The Eight of... Yes! You were probably like, your mind was pulled away, thinking about things that you liked and didn't like. So with the Empress... The Empress is kind of like often, if you're looking for a partner, it's that prize. This is what I've always wanted. Whether, like, if you're a woman watching this, it doesn't matter. It's just a very nurture. It can be the Emperor, Empress. The energy can play back and forth. It just may have more feminine energy, the masculine energy at the time that you're manifesting it. But it's something you've always wanted. So I almost feel like I picture you like maybe flip through magazines, go, oh yeah, they would have lips like this, or yeah, their body would be like this, or they would have this personality, or maybe they would make me feel like that. Like, it's almost like this fun little, I'm bored today, so I'm going to imagine this person is, that is the best form of manifestation. You know, sometimes with the, I've learned, yeah, it is one of the more mainstream communications to people about manifesting and creating your own life, and how you do that is The Secret. You know, it's been out for such a long time, but there are aspects of that that never jived real well with me, and maybe it's just it gets lost in sort of the translation of what's from here out here, and even as a tarot reader that can be a challenge sometimes. Because the strongest form of manifestation is when you don't even know you're doing it. You don't even know you're doing it. It's like you were sitting in your office one day and you're thinking, yeah, this is how it would be, and this is what they would look like, and this is how they would act, and this is what they would like about me, and this is what it would be, and this is how I would feel. It's like you made it. And then, holy shit, what did I just do? Pretty magical, isn't it? Two of Cups. Yeah, you're just... It's the Four of Pentacles, which is reminded me about but you're getting ready. The Four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. So this Two of Cups to you, which is probably this Empress energy, the Nightingale. Yeah, you're sitting on it. You're not moving yet. You are balancing your pentacles, but aren't we all right now? But it's almost like you're planning or preparing and getting ready. You're becoming stable and balanced because it's a 4. So you're becoming stable and balanced so that you can fight for what it is that you want. There's a change, right? Some sort of change that you want. The Strength card. So this is the future. This is the future. This is the fascinating part here of this reading. This is the future. Wow. The Seven of Wands and the Queen of Wands. The Strength here. You feel strength in this connection. A lot of fire energy just in this little section here with the Queen of Wands and the Strength card, like a lot of Leo energy. The Empress to me is Aries and Taurus energy. The Magician is Gemini. The Hermit is Virgo. It has been like, it's almost like it's been a battle for you to get to this. And the Hermit comes back. The Hermit comes back to the energy. I think I see what flipped. Why does the Hermit go back, right? Why? The Sun. Because it's happiness, it's fulfillment, it's wish fulfillment. That's what the Sun is in the most basic form of the tarot. It's wish fulfillment. What did I say you did? You manifested something. You manifested something. You manifested like a little miracle here. I want to say whoever this reading is for, I feel like you probably have some sort of unrecognized in yourself, warlocky, witchy energies. And that it's given such a bad rap. It's someone who really is in connection with nature, with earth, and understands how, and I want to say up to this point, maybe you only understood subconsciously how your energy worked with the energy around you on the planet. And like this is a very divine manifestation I'm seeing. And it's very, the energy comes through so clear to me. I feel like you're communicating with me. Like when I do readings for people, and sometimes I haven't done private ones in a while, but when I was, some readings would be so hard to bring in, and like the information would be so hard to bring in. And then I would, you know, send the reading to the person, and they would admit to me that, you know what, yeah, I didn't want to really, I don't know why I started, like, well, if you didn't really want a reading, how am I going to read you? Because you're blocking it, right? And it could be your belief in it too. If you don't believe in something, it's also hard for me to reach into it. But if you start to believe in it, and you open up, I can read you like a son of a gun. I feel like, but you're opening up because you're really in line with who you are. I feel like a very strong energy. I feel like this is part of this rebirth for you. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing like a little reading here for witchies and warlockies. And maybe in your past lives you were. There's like an awakening to that. This manifestation is like an awakening to your ability. Yeah, like it gets freaky. I'll tell you, it gets freaky because you start, the universe will, you can do it's crazy. But it's here for a reason too, because it is to shine your light and to empower others. You can't just do it for your own self. That's not good. Well, that's kind of like dark, you know, working, because there are people that do, and that's where the bad rap comes in, you know, like it's the whole history of people, even we probably just need to change the word. Well, it's not quite like light workers. I mean, it is in a way, it's a light worker energy that I feel has been here much longer than, you know, anyone who came from another galaxy, and I'm here to spread the light and open up the energies of the earth. This is an energy that has been slugging through for thousands of years. And I found it very interesting doing readings and just seeing what's happening, that I think a lot of people that have this ability or have been here for a long, long time on earth, many incarnations, that have this ability to manifest, to be in alignment with the energy around them. And being Capricorn, this is very earthy, because, you know, to me, because there's so many ways to read this card, and people interpret it the wrong way. People interpret this devil energy so incorrectly for me. And I want to reach out to you guys, because you are this card, right? But this is, to me, the center of the earth energy. This is that very, very, very grounded, so deep within the energy of the earth, that the lighter energy, the ethereal, the heavens, the cosmos, that energy gets blocked out. But part of the experience here is to be like a very powerful, true soul, is to be able to come down here and work with this energy. That's pretty amazing. But you work with it by understanding that it's not good, and it's not evil, and it's energy. Everything is energy. Everything around us is energy. And you are connected. I'm getting this message, like you are very deeply connected to the earth. You are an earthling, like on a very pivotal level here. And the Empress too is also, this is Mother Earth. I feel too, like if we look at the reading that way, this is Mother Earth, this is nature. This is manifestation into the three-dimensional. Taking your magician energy taking that magician energy and manifesting into the three-dimensional. And it's not like poof, you know how Hollywood has depicted all of that stuff. It's not. It exists here on Earth. There's so much here on Earth. And when you become aligned with yourself and you are at peace with Earth, you're manifesting. You're lining yourself up with this stuff. It's I'm still working on it. I still run into the asshole. But maybe, it's always lessons. It's always lessons. I find this really interesting. It'd be interesting to see the comments. There is definitely something witchy warlocky about you that you're only just perhaps opening up to. I'm going to pull a card just for adjustments are required, but it does feel very much like when this quarantine is up, you come out of this hermit mode and go towards what it is that is truly for you that you've manifested. So adjustments are required. I don't know, what order that, I feel like this. Okay, this is pretty neat. I'm telling you, I'm reading you guys, like, whoever this is, you are like totally, it's easy to read this. The Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Chariot. The Two of Cups has already appeared underneath. Adjustments are required. So you will work, you will collaborate, you will come together again to your Two of Cups. And with the Chariot, you move towards this. It's like you finally recognize what is for you. So you just go. That's the adjustment. There might be some adjustment made in your work with the Three of Pentacles. Could be in your work as in the sense of work, or it could be working towards your Two of Cups. Aww. The bottom is the Lovers. There's your choice. Making the choice. Let's get one card, or whatever comes out. Something from the Shawdowscapes Tarot as a little guidance for Capricorn. It's a pretty cool reading. Thanks for letting me read you, y'all. Thanks. I always kind of considered myself sort of witchy. People used to make fun of me because I always make like my own lotions and potions. I guess it would seem like that. Like face serums and soaps and all that stuff. But I researched and learned about so many different natural plants throughout like where I live and what the different properties of those are. So I have them all dried. I haven't been growing any lately because I have a lot of them dried, like calendula and all heal and yarrow, and yeah, it's kind of cool. But that's what that is. Like it's given such a bad stigma. Just understanding how to work with the energy and nature around you. So what is the recommendation for Capricorn? You got the Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Six of Pentacles. Isn't it funny that I chose this deck? Because this is a very earthy deck. Like, it's all very... Isn't that funny how I just picked one out of random and it's the Ten of Pentacles? There you go. Keep working towards your higher calling here, and you will find balance and success. That's what this tells me. Keep working to your higher calling. And look at, this Hierophant. This is one of my favorite Hierophant cards. This one. This is a higher calling. This is one I can relate to. Look at this big old tree. And look at the, it's so wise. All the roots are entwined around the rock. It holds the staff of knowledge. And all the little birds come in, right? Like it is balanced. It is connected to Earth here. It's really beautiful. All the little creatures come into the, because it is a safe energy. It's almost like this message is to tell you that, like, there's nothing wrong with who or what you are. It is probably more sacred and gentle and safer than most other energies. And the Six of Pentacles is balance, growth towards prosperity. What's at the bottom? Temperance. There you go. Like an earth angel. And there's that balance again. You're so imbalanced. You're really coming into balance with yourself and who you are and everything around you. Okay, I like that. I like the energy of this reading. It's a really nice way to end the week. Okay. Thanks, Capricorn. Thank you, my witches and warlocks. Till next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.